and away we go. So let's talk about colors. Any particular colors? Let's see. Anybody with their hands up? Yes, you. What color was that? Black, you say? Okay, let's start off with black. So we're going to talk a little bit about grayscale, black, white. There are many shades of black, many shades of gray, and there are quite a few shades of white. But in this video here, we're going to be discussing the shade of black and the rights and the wrongs. So this is a subject I know quite a bit about. My first vehicle, as being a teenager, was an '89 Chevy S10 lowrider. And to have it or keep it as a mirrored finish, there was quite a bit of work to, that was involved to keep it that way. My couple motorcycles that I had that were in a black finish as well. Again, wanting to keep it as a, look like a custom paint as a mirrored finish, knowing how to take care of it and what to use on it, how to sand down, and repair scratches and stuff like that, and what polishes to use to get the scratches out. So this is a subject that I kind of know a little bit about. Fluorescent lighting, sunlight, even household conventional light bulbs are not very forgiving when it comes to a black finish. It can show scratches, it can show dimples, it can show any type of a flaw in a finish, even haziness, scratch marks, and whatnot. Now this is a project that me and my father took on quite a few years ago. And as you can see in the sunlight, the way the reflection of the house, the reflection of whatever is in the finish is mirrored. It's like glass. There's no haziness to it. Even the glare from the sun is not even discoloring or giving it a haziness to the finish. And it's a mirror. So this was a one-off custom for Weedy Guitar Studios, and as you can see, it's under fluorescent and LED lighting, and there is no haziness on any of the black around any of the corners or curves. Even where the fluorescent lighting is, you can make out, and it's not hazed over or grayscaled. This is a BC Rich guitar that I picked up a while back. I do have a video of all the processes I went through to make this thing look like pretty much brand new again. This body was scuffed up, scratched up, and had a couple of chips on it. I did the repairs on it. Now, as you can see, where the neck is, it has pretty much a good reflection, but where the right side of your screen is on the upper part of the body, it has a haze look to it. Now, this is where lighting kind of is good and bad. So I have a nice gloss area where the light is bouncing off of the black, but where the haziness is in the upper right, there's not so much of a light reflection off of that. So this is where it kind of gets confusing on what you're looking at. This is not a finished rub. This has not been buffed out, the final stages of buffing, so you're going to see some haziness. In other words, this wasn't finished. It's not completed. Here you can see around all the curves and the light that is around the edges of the guitar that it is a solid black. There is no haziness to it. The reflection is all there all the way around, and you can see the tools is clear as day and make out what they are and everything that is on the shelf above it. Hell, you can even see where the control cavity is, right underneath it, all of the drill bits that are kind of poking up out under where the shelf is. This is completed. And again, this is a black finish and a mirrored reflection of basically my t-shirt. And you can make out everything as clear as day. Even the printer, the tools on the wall, the screwdrivers, everything behind me that is a distance, you can make it out really, really nicely. And it's not blurred out or hazed out. This, not so much. Now, it's hazed. It is not a mirrored gloss finish at all. And even though throughout the video you could see as he moves the guitar, you will see the light bouncing off of the guitar and stuff. But if you really look at it and go through it slow motion, you could tell that there is a lot of flaws and problem areas in this body that was not finished correctly. So him being on his high horse and talking about it, this is another Terry 3G's Terry it job. So again, this is how not to do something. In this case, it was a gold top that is now turned into a black top. And as you can see in this photo here, no mirror-like reflection. There is a haziness to this body. Also, there is a dent where I circled. Either this is a sanded flat spot or a problem area that, well, I would say that this was a sanded flat spot just by the way it looks. This is a little bit of a chip or some type of a flaw in the finish. Yeah, you didn't think anyone was going to see that, did you? And here again, haziness, no mirror-like reflection, and it's just an overall piss poor finishing job. Are you still proud of it, Terry?